Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to work through an example of how to solve a absolute value inequality. Now the problem that we have here is 3 minus 2x. The absolute value of 3 minus 2x minus 2 is less than or equal to 1 plus x. So first of all, let's just rearrange this equation, this inequation a little bit. So we can add 2 to both sides to end up with the absolute value of 3 minus 2x is less than or equal to 3 plus x. So we want to find values of x that would satisfy this inequality. If you remember from our previous video, when we have a situation like this where the absolute value of a is less than or equal to b, we found that a could be any number that lies between negative b and positive b. Okay, so with that we can rewrite our inequation as 3 minus 2x is less than or equal to 3 plus x, but at the same time it's also greater than or equal to negative 3 plus x. Now we have an inequation that we can solve. We have to solve this as two parts. We can deal with each part separately. So the first part we can deal with is the left part where negative 3 plus x is less than or equal to 3 minus 2x. And once we have finished that, we can deal with the second part, which is 3 minus 2x is less than or equal to 3 plus x. So I'm just going to draw a little line down the page here. So in the first instance, negative 3 plus x is less than or equal to 3 minus 2x. So expanding this bracket will end up with negative 3 minus x is less than or equal to 3 minus 2x. Now I want to work through and get all the x's on the left hand side and all the numbers on the right hand side. So I'm going to add first 2x to both sides of the inequality. Remember, we can treat an inequality pretty much the same way as we can treat a normal equation, except for when we're dividing and multiplying by negative numbers, of course. So that gets rid of the 2x on this side, so we're left with a 3. And now I'm going to add 3 to both sides of the equation, so that gets rid of the negative 3 on this side. This gives us x is less than or equal to 6. Alright. So now in our second instance, 3 minus 2x is less than or equal to 3 plus x, and again we want to get all the x's on one side and all the numbers on the other side, so let's subtract x from both sides of this inequality to get minus 3x. 3 minus 3x is less than 3. Now we add subtract a 3 to both sides, so that we're left with minus 3x is less than or equal to 0. Alright, so to get x by itself, we divide both sides by negative 3, and I stated that when we divide by a negative number, we have to reverse the direction of the inequality. So 0 divided by negative 3 is 0. So this is our possible solution for x's in our second instance. So we found that x can be greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 6. So we can rewrite our solution as x lies somewhere between 6 and 0. So drawing this on a number line, we start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Our possible range of x is between 0 and 6. We fill this in because x can be equal to 0 and x can be equal to 6, and we simply connect the dots. So that's how you would solve a typical absolute value inequality. I hope this video has helped. Please give me a thumbs up if it has, and if you have any math question that I can help you with, please comment below and I'll try to help you out in future videos. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.